Complete. No. Authority.
Our VIP guests decide this fate. Usually, general admission has to be way back over there. However, I'm seeing a lot of empty seats, and it's a little bit more fun when it's up close and personal. But I don't have to explain to that. So, would the VIPs want to bring our general admission folks in the back just a little forward front? No. Okay, cool. If you could just come on, let's see. No, I just. I'm gonna need you to vacate. I'm just kidding. But that being said, for the folks in the general admission area, you want to come up just a teeny tiny bit. Now, for the ingress and egress procedures of this panel room, who here has actually attended a panel room B conference? Great. Well, I mean, last year, if you remember it, but I can't even remember last year. So, the two front doors that you see that are about to be closed and about to be locked and secured are for your safety and security, as well as to avoid any of those. And then everyone's looking over at them, looking at you, looking at us, looking back at the guests. That's kind of weird. So these are actually going to be closed and locked. So if you need to leave the panel room, please utilize those exit doors marked by the open door slowly and exit here signs. Now, if you just need to temporarily leave and come back in, the very far door on the back side of it over there, inside, inside of the hallway, is the only one that has a handle. The only one. And if there isn't, don't touch the other one because that one's what I'm being told is called a mimic. Doesn't end very well. But that one in the far back is where you can re-enter the panel room, no issue. So if you do need to go get a snack, drink, go to the restroom, feel free. Just please be mindful that that is an active hallway. We have it taped off, but that doesn't mean someone isn't standing there. We don't want to do some interesting KO particulates. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No, I'm ready.
Well, we're locked in, so I hope you enjoy the next 45 minutes. Are you guys whispering? Right here. Should we let him in?
Yeah.
Man, that food smells good outside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll be taking bets on how many people are going to press this door. Winner will get a standing ovation, excuse me. So, big question. Who here, is this your first time? That's a lot. Very nice. Now, a question. Who here has been here twice? And just keep them up in the air. 3 times. 4, 5, 6. 6 times? Or 5? Okay, 5's back up. Okay, who traveled the longest?
Kentucky.
I've got Kentucky over here. Do I hear Arkansas? Arkansas. Do I have Arkansas? I have an Arkansas. Do I have Canada? Did Canada go once? Canada go twice?
Man, I'm
Russia.
still leading here.
What part?
No, I agree.
Oh, of course, Moscow. Only part that we can't say. So we had Kentucky. Who thinks they traveled farther than Kentucky? Your name?
Ariana.
Ariana, is this your first time here
At the Comic Con?
at our expo?
At this expo? No.
No, how many times?
I think 4.
4 times. Wow, that's just one over there. You're getting up there. So question for you. How long have you been watching BBZ?
She's here again.
Uh-oh. Well, sorry to take it away. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, please put your hands together for the cast of Dragon Ball Z.
Hello, Senator. You want to sit in the middle here? Who here has no idea who Karen is? Most people don't.
Who are you?
He's really mad at me right now, so.
Can you guys hear us okay? Like this? I don't even know if I need to move this microphone.
We project.
Actually,
Projection.
so guys, we have been working together, and I have these 2 of Dragon Ball Z, are the 2 that I knew before Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah?
So when I say we've known each other a very long time,
At the bar.
literally, I wasn't old enough to dream.
No?
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Really?
Yeah. Hi, should we introduce ourselves?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Kyle, I did not meet them in a bar.
No, but we'll tell the story of how we met.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Yes, I'm Kyle, and I voiced older Gohan and the narrator and Ox King and West Guy and Pycon in Dragon Ball.
I'm Farah, and I voice Goten and Gotenks and Videl, and since he listed everyone off, I'm also Lime and Upa and Tokawata.
Yes, I did Bora, your dad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if I could get away with that now. Or you, for that matter.
Okay.
I do sell. You're welcome. It's a Jack. That's not part of this. Future Gohan, the best Gohan. Let's be
Obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
On before I was.
There he is. Yeah, Bora.
Bora.
Borat?
And for you guys, I actually cosplayed Videl because I knew we had a Dragon Ball Z panel, so.
That's what she does.
Yeah, so, okay, I think this is probably, I'm hoping gonna be a Q&A, because we sometimes don't really know what else to talk about, so. If anyone has any questions for us, there's a microphone right over there. While you guys line up to ask your questions, I'll tell you how I met Kyle. Kyle and I got our start at Radio Disney with ABC Radio Networks. I was interning at a radio station down the hallway. Kyle had a show on Radio Disney, and they hired me to be Kyle's phone operator. So I was supposed to answer the children's phone
Request
calls.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I got in there, nobody had explained to Kyle what my job was. And so he was like, do you go on the air? Like, do I let you talk on the radio? And I was like, yes. Yes, you do. And it took a while to get in trouble. But you got in a little trouble.
Got it a little,
Like
but
a little, but then they were also kind of like, but it also worked.
they heard tapes because DJs back in the day would record on cassette when we do the show, so they could listen after once a week and go, hey, that sounds good. Why don't you try this? Or that's or anything. So they served the on-air chemistry worked.
It worked.
So they said, okay, you can stay on.
Yeah, so they actually, at the time, I was the youngest full-time employee of ABC Radio Networks. And Kyle is the reason not only that I got my first real job, but we were reading a newspaper one day and saw an ad in the paper for a company called Funimation that was asking for people to come to the studios and audition.
Yeah, they don't do it that way now.
Peter has no idea what a newspaper is.
They had an open casting call, which was really, really cool. And it's like, oh, this is one of my, I've been waiting my whole life for something like this. And I didn't think it would happen in Dallas. I knew it happened on the West Coast, but here we are in Dallas. It's like, and I got to talk her into it.
You
It's
had
like,
to talk me into it because
Wait,
he was
what's
like, you should
even-
go to this audition. And I'm like, ew, sounds weird.
Who's anime? I don't know her. Who's she?
Back then they called it Japanimation. They did not call it anime.
You're just like, I'm gonna ride this Radio Disney wave for a while, see where that takes me.
Yeah.
It's animation.
But it's
No future in it.
cartoon.
No future in it. Future is Radio Disney.
It's true. So yeah, but Kyle talked me into it. We went down to the open call audition, and then I became his brother and his future wife.
I do.
In the world of cartoons.
Mhm.
And yeah, so nobody actually, we were still working on Radio Disney when season 3 of Dragon Ball Z came out. And people would call and they're like, you guys sound like Gohan and Videl. And it was considered a conflict of interest. So we had to be like, what? Never heard
Well, behind the
of
scenes,
the scenes. They were like,
they'd have little tours of Girl Scout troops and all that. And the boss was the first one to go, Kyle and Kara on Dragon Ball Z. It's like, wait a minute.
wait a second, we couldn't talk about it.
Because we were giving away Dragon Ball Z merch at the time. At the time, like in 2000, 2001, that was the #1 show on Cartoon Network. Some of y'all were probably watching it each day after school. And then eventually you ended up hearing me say previously on Dragon Ball Z. I took over from the last guy that did that, Dale Kelly. And yeah, then I ended up inheriting a lot of roles like Ox King and some different things. So that was wild. I was already a fan of Dragon Ball, and then suddenly I'm working on it. Now I have a career thanks to it. But so that was our start. How did you hear about it?
Eric,
Eric Vale, Trunks.
not an independent movie with him.
Hear you. Stop. It's your not your lonely.
Is this even working?
No,
That's why. Gosh,
did you turn it off?
you're fired. I was just saying. How's that? Oh, hey.
Wait, I didn't even touch it.
Yeah, we were doing an independent movie together, and Eric I just moved to Dallas. I was like, yeah, I need to. That's what. Did you miss the whole part where I turned it back on? I'm kidding. Yeah, that was it. Eric Vale. You guys know what Eric Vale is?
He voices Trunks, future Trunks.
Great guy. Look, it's no Radio Disney story. I'll give you that, but it's a cool story.
It is.
Eric and I fell in love back then, and now we're still really good buddies. Well, it's not a joke. We're friends. You think it's funny that somebody be my friend? Is that what it is?
Yes, it's hilarious.
What a jerk.
I know.
You're just mad because I did the best go on.
I mean,
I found out today why Dameon also has a Gohan on his banner, and enough people came to my table like, how are they both Gohan? And I was like, how are they both Gohan?
go on also. I don't know, man. It's just a misprint on the poster. I've just been writing it for so long now. Just say, he's the one-armed Gohan. That's how you remember it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, question.
Big one-armed Gohan fans. You don't love that. Hi.
When you voice act in a video game like Sparking Zero or Xenoverse 2, you have to do a voice for anything that can happen, like punching someone, getting punched. And does that like annoy you, or do you enjoy working on the games?
Does it annoy us?
Yeah, or do you not like working on the games because of that, or do you?
Yeah, Kara hates it.
I
All the time.
love it.
She'll tell you she likes it, but she really doesn't.
Okay, so I think I'm the only one on the cast that is actually trained to do this. So I grew up doing Taekwondo, big in martial arts, competitive, and it's something that I've just started back up again. I'm going for my black belt for the second time. And so for me, it's really fun because I actually know the difference between, like, I have been hit and punched and kicked. I'm sure Dameon has too for other reasons. But yeah, so it's fun. I will tell you the only time that I would say it's really hard, and I'm thinking of a different project that is not Dragon Ball, but it's when it's like, okay, you're being hit, and you're gonna trail into a death scene, but we need this to last 9 to 10 seconds, and we need it to be a consistent sound throughout, so you can't actually trail or do any of that. It's when it's something like that, and that happened to me not that long ago, and you're like, and so the physicality of some of these reactions that are so big, and they just like, and then you do it, and they're like, that was so good. Let's try it a different way. And you're like, that's when it can get really hard.
Who's asking you to do it a different way? Which director would that be?
I'm not gonna call names.
You got it. Tell me.
This is not a Dragon Ball situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was a different
Okay.
situation, and that's
Be
what
like, no, you got it. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's because also sometimes you got clients all around the world, and you have different people on the
Oh,
line.
yeah.
It can get very tricky. That's when games now and I'm gonna let them speak for themselves, but Dragon Ball, I feel like we've been doing these for so long. And we work a lot now with Damon Mills. He voices Frieza. Probably one of my all-time favorite directors.
Totally.
And it just is fun. Like we really have fun with this stuff, truly.
Yeah, they have us record the talking dialogue first, and then you get to the fight stuff. They save it for the end of the session because they know how hard it's going to be on your throat. And if you have hours of that to do, they're going to break it up. They're going to say, we'll schedule you for like a couple hours on this day, and then we'll let you heal up, and then, rather rinse repeat through over the coming weeks and all that. But yeah, it can tear your throat apart. But I mean, we're not digging trenches, And
Good question.
yes, thank you for your question.
Look at the light audience. My goodness. You guys are so nice.
Hi.
My question is, this weekend, Battle Hours happening, and they're supposedly doing more information on the next Dragon Ball game. And do you play either Dragon Ball games, or are you excited for the new one? Or
Do we play the Dragon Ball games?
I played with you, Kyle, one time on stage somewhere, and both of us were just like,
We button match,
yeah,
so, yeah.
yeah.
I have a very short attention span, so I tried like Dokkan Battle and Legends and all that, but it's like
Sparking looks great though.
Sparking Zero was
It
cool.
looks awesome.
Sparking Zero is so much fun. So I have a 10-year-old and we do play video games together. And Fighters was a big one for us.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I loved Fighters. My son struggles with hearing my voice. So he doesn't actually like to watch things I'm in or hear things that I'm in. So sometimes he forces me to not play my characters. And I always joke that it's because he knows I'll definitely win as Vidal. She's by far the best of me. And like, seriously. And so, yeah, but it's fun. We do. And then like his friends are like, you're playing it. And he's like, it's weird. Don't talk about it.
I mean, think about it. If you got to be the voice of a character, wouldn't you just play the crap out of that character all the time?
Yes.
It's like, how cool is that? I'm playing the character and he's doing the thing when I push the button.
I would just feel like I did that line wrong. I did that line wrong. I could not listen.
I struggle with watching some of the anime because I will do that. Not in the game so
Yeah,
much
sure.
because it's so fast, but sometimes rewatching anime, I'm really, yeah, I'll beat myself up really bad.
Because you don't see the game. You're just doing the lines. And like
Yeah.
the context could be a little off.
Yeah.
Only you would catch it, but I'd be like, oh.
I wouldn't have read it if I didn't know it was there. Yeah, for real.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good question.
Thank you. Magic mic adjuster. Nice.
He earns the big bucks. But my question to you guys, and even Kara Edwards specifically, if you had the keys to the kingdom and I guess could write your own story, like which your characters were the focal point or like characters, I guess, what do you think you would end up creating?
Oh my God, that's for me.
Anyone?
You think it write our own characters in the what?
Oh, sorry, if you had the opportunity to, I guess, write stories in which your characters would be the focal point, what do you think you would end up creating?
Oh my God.
Dude, you can't beat what Akira wrote, in my opinion.
Oh, when it could, I mean, this is a Dragon Ball panel. My
couldn't
brain
make that
makes
stuff up.
their characters, but there would be nothing. You literally,
No, not how he does, like how he came up with all that stuff. I just, yeah.
and to come up with it in so many worlds and so many
Yeah.
different, like the amount of characters, bordering like a One Piece situation of just massive amounts of characters. I think it would be impossible to, I mean, that's where I thank God I'm the actor and not the writer, because I don't know how some of these people come up with these storylines are incredible. My brain went to another show when you were talking about my characters. I don't have a favorite character. I have a character that is not known, that it makes me very sad because she's one of my tops, but it's a show called Hello Kitty Super Style. And I voiced Pinky and Zing in that show. And Pinky is somebody who, because it was prelay, so I got to, prelay means original animation. I was not dubbing to any other language. I got to really go nuts with this character. And she like is someone who really, I mean, Zing as well, but Pinky in particular just really speaks to my heart. So I feel like I could put Pinky in everything ever. It just was Pinky. Like she would just show up in the middle of Dragon Ball and be like, let's go get smoothies, you know.
Good question. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Hey,
Is it okay if I ask 2 questions of one?
you sure can.
The first one is, what's your favorite Dragon Ball scene? And the second one is, have you ever met the Japanese voice actors for your characters?
That was your question.
Yes. Some of them in North Carolina.
The first command con,
I
right?
screamed that. I'm
That's the
sorry.
bunch
Well,
of,
not even just that, we went back to Animazement in North Carolina. Oscar Nozawa.
yeah,
And
Mitaguchi, I
don't get out much.
I bet.
Here so far.
No, we do. Kyle and I don't know how you got the notice about this, but I got a phone call This was several years ago, and it was a convention I had been to before, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to come out again?" I was like, "Sure, whatever." I flew out, and nobody had told me that so much of the original cast was there. And so, yeah, we got to meet and interact with, like, it was incredible. It was such a good, there's actually a YouTube video of Minaguchi-san. She voices Videl, and both voices of Videl and the Japanese were there. But they said, like, what's it like to meet each other? And of course, I give a very, you'll be shocked, wordy answer. And I was excited and all of a sudden they asked her, and she said, she leans forward and in English says, "When I met Kara, I knew I met my family." And you just see me spin around because the tears were like that was, I can't tell you how big of a deal it was for me. And favorite scene, I'll go first because I'm still talking. My favorite episode is Learning to Fly. When Videl gathers up the chi and Gohan, that's such a heavy episode where it's literally just kind of us. It's where it was the first time for me to really get the challenge of having both characters in one scene. And I just love when Goten's flying behind, like, I'm a birdie. Like, it's just the whole scene, the whole episode is my favorite.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean, Z, I think Z's my favorite out of all the shows. Z, man.
Sweet.
Favorite episode in Z is the one where he goes Super Saiyan 2 in the Otherworld tournament. And like the tournament tiles are levitating and everyone's there like freaking out. His eyes roll back in his head. And he did it again years later at Kai. And I was like, wow, I'm so much older now, but yet I could still do it. Yes. I thought it was pretty darn cool. And Kai's awesome, I think, because we all got to come back and we're all more experienced by that. So I think it's a better dub.
I think it's a way better dub, and they gave us a lot of freedom because when they said we were coming back, I was like, I don't think I can do Goten's voice anymore. It was such a strange, like, I know it's the iconic voice, but it was very difficult, strange, deep, gravelly. Doesn't sound like a boy at all. And Sabat, actually, Chris Sabat was like, then do it your way, and I was like, oh, then I will come back. I got a lot of grief in the beginning for changing Goten's voice, but I think he sounds more like a little boy now, and he's also way more vocally. I can do this forever, and I just like it better.
There you go.
They brought Paragon back and it's a similar situation. I'm like, okay. And Sabat was like, just do whatever. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool.
So many of us were like, I can't do that again.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's like, I don't care. I gotta voice 87 characters and direct 17 things. I don't care what
Yeah,
you do.
just do whatever.
I like the introduction to Saul when he shows up and starts drinking people. It's all spooky. I don't know, the kids came up to me and they're like, you scared even now, Saul? I'm like, good.
Hey there. Do y'all have any stories of like how these characters or any other character you voice like affected you, your personal life in any kind of way? Like, did they impact you emotionally or anything?
Well, sure. I think as an actor, you want to delve into someone's character and inhabit their lives and everything. So it's cool to do that, no matter whether they're happy, sad, or going through something or whatnot. But I know for me, and well, probably Kara too, it was our introduction into the voiceover world. This is like, I knew I wanted to do this since I was a kid, and I knew I want to do this long term. And I don't think you wanted to do it until you finally had a taste of it. And it's like,
Oh, okay, actually, that's fine.
yeah, it's like, all right, cool, that's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to be an investigative reporter. I saw myself as this like hard hitting, dive in and get the scoop, and which is why you see me disappear from anime for a little while. I was offered a morning show in North Carolina, and I was like, oh, I think that's more in alignment with where I want to be. And so you see me disappear from anime, and then like I'm not in GT. It was because of that. And honestly, I realized, no, that was not, actually what I was supposed to be doing with my life. So I left and went back to voice acting full time. And that was when I quit everything and put all my eggs in the voice acting basket, which was 2006. So yeah, no, the connections for me, I because of my focus on that, I feel like it took longer for me to find the like true like, and it was the same convention where we met the original cast, and there was a moment where a woman stood up and started talking about how Vidal had impacted her, and honestly saved her life. And it was so that was my click in moment where I realized like this isn't just voicing cartoon characters, this is having an impact. And it really drove it all home for me. Follow that.
Bring drinking into it.
Thank you for your question. So ridiculous.
Hey, thank you all.
Thanks, man. Hello.
I will make it quick because I have a couple of points in a question.
Did you leave a roast in the oven?
But what I know is that Christopher Sabat may be an instigator between not telling Sean he got the main role and just telling you guys do whatever folks want. And also, I do find it interesting now that Cell has been beaten by both young and recently old Gohan.
I hate him. That's me.
But my actual question is, I'm sure the one that you guys get asked at cons a lot. What are you guys' favorite quotes from your characters?
All right, I'm just gonna go with that last question, because that's the one I remember right now. What's the favorite line, quote?
Yeah, your character from Cell.
Yeah, got it, thanks. You think I'm gonna come up with a Vidal one?
Would you
Lucas dead. Well, that's all I remember. What's a good, check out my perfect form, it's perfect. That was the game, that's fun, that was kind of fun. Sometimes we can, they let us just make stuff up, which is kind of cool. They're pretty loose with that.
They are actually really,
Yeah,
I think because most people are scared of you, so you get to do
yeah,
that.
terrifying, yeah, so scary.
Yeah.
Or you got it perfect, you're not me, that's kind of fun.
Okay.
You know that one, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
That's
Vidal,
me, so.
Vidal, I have to, is she gathers her tea and she says, Gohan, I'm flying. The other one is when she says, so you like short hair on girls, Gohan?
I can't say I didn't expect that.
And Goten, I love when he's like, I'm a birdie, I'm a birdie. I also like when he's like, Gohan, can I be like you now? And Gotenks, oh my god, I love so much of Gotenks. Don't blink, you might miss my incredible power. By the way, to voice him, I have to pretend to drop a mic. At the end of every line,
I've always loved fight you. No, I want to kill you. I mean, that's classic.
yeah.
But the Beast one, oh, it was cool watching it in a sold out IMAX theater. And it's like, is that all you got? And the whole audience goes, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like, it's cool to me for so levels. Like, I got to do that. And it's like, oh, finally, Gohan. He's been nerfed all these years.
Yeah, no,
He needed that upgrade.
those are two lines that I feel like I've stuck with the community for years. The fight you, no, I want to kill you. And
Yeah.
is that all you got? Guess it's my turn.
That's right.
I feel like those have been very popular. So thank you guys.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Hi, I love that you came in Vidal cosplay. Mine and my husband's very first cosplays ever was Gohan and Vidal back in 2016.
I am so determined for one convention, one time before I am so great. This is weird. I want us to go as Great Saiyaman and Great Saiyaman.
Oh my God.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
We have to do it.
Yeah.
And somewhere today I lost my gloves. So I think I know where they are. But
So my question for you is, who in the whole series is your favorite DBZ villain? I feel like you might be biased.
So you better not say Frieza.
I'm asking you, who's your favorite villain?
Favorite villain.
Does Mr. Satan count as a villain? Because he is by far my favorite character.
That's it.
He's too nice to be a villain.
Oh, come on, maybe.
When Beerus first showed up, I love
I like Beerus.
I like Jason.
Oh, there's like his obsession with food.
Yeah. Oh, Jason does such a good job
He
with that.
does. Yeah, I like Beerus.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much.
Who's your favorite villain?
Sal.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not because I'm sitting here right in front of you either. You're very kind.
All right. Hello. First, I just want to say it's an honor to be with you guys. You know, you guys have made my childhood, you know, from 5 years old, grown up till now, watching DBZ. Tsunami was definitely my jam. But I do have a question, and I know all of your voice actor characters have faced defeats. This one's specific to Videl, but I am very curious. How do you guys prepare for when you know your character is going to be defeated? Does it affect you guys in a certain way after the fact? Especially with you, Videl, because Spopovich definitely, you were giving him some hands, but he came and he overwhelmed you. And I wonder, does that affect you guys after the set?
Well, it does because sometimes you're out of a job, so there's not. You're getting like,
Really good question. So it's the one thing I dreaded about Kai, was doing this Popovich fight, because keep in mind, when we started doing this, we were voicing the DHS tapes. Digital editing did not exist. We didn't have all the fancy tricks that we have today. So my memory of this Popovich fight was how hard it was. It drained me, and vocally, emotionally, like it was so hard in Z. And when Kai came around, I had built it up over the years so much in my brain that like the whole time we were recording, I was like, I'm dreading Spopovich. I just don't want to get to Spopovich. And then we got there, and now with this magic of, you know, where things go more quickly, and and also having infinitely more experience as an actor, going into Kai, I was like, oh, that wasn't nearly as bad as I remembered. But while still being very draining, and I think a lot of the training comes in, but yes, on the emotional part, I'm sorry, I'm going to talk about something not Dragon Ball Z. One Piece, I voiced the character in One Piece as a Wano arc named Otako. Her story, her story will rip you to shreds. And she got me. She got me on a level that was so, I remember getting to my car that day and just sitting and not driving for a while, and because I care. So I was like, it hit me so hard. I really sat with her, and I remember just having the tears and thinking, I can't.
oh, you should have called me.
Yeah.
I would have helped you through it. Yeah.
But I remember thinking, like, I can't tell anybody what I just did. You have to process it and put it in a box and put it away until the show comes out. So no, it absolutely will affect us.
It is exhausting.
Yeah. And Dameon, like, you do a lot of like on camera. I bet that's even like really like in the scenes.
Yeah, you can't fake that.
Yeah.
You gotta you gotta get all kinds of tricks and whatever to get to that place. Like, I don't know, like Supernatural. That was weird, you know, like just playing a flesh-eating monster that was getting a divorce. His wife didn't like that at all. But that kind of stuff is, you know, you gotta care. It's like, just give me minutes with good character. Where those guys were funny. They're like, hey, Pacino, get over here. Let's just shoot this. Like, hey, just 2 minutes to get your character, okay? But yeah, on cameras, can't fake that. Theater too.
No.
Not that, yeah, it's just very, it's very different, but it is exhausting. I mean, playing Super Saw Max, I just passed out. I went to dinner with Justin after that, and I just fell asleep like halfway through dinner.
Oh,
It was just, yeah.
it's exhausting.
Kyle.
I got nothing to add.
Big up, Kyle.
Does it with Gohan? Like, you know?
What about it?
Just so like like, did it affect you? Like knowing,
Because Gohan was that guy, you know?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I kind of come to just expect that he's going to get nerfed at some point. You know, he's wearing the tracksuit in Resurrection F. It's like, oh, he's not going to last 5 seconds.
Great answer.
I mean, just a fashion sense thing. It's like, no, fashion police pull over. That is a crime against humanity, sir. So, yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for coming.
hey,
Sorry.
Hurry up.
I'm vertically challenged, but my question is, if you guys had to coach or steal a character from somebody else just because you think they would be fun to voice or you think you do the voice better, which character would you think?
Oh, I would take Goku from Sean just to. I didn't want to do it. I just heard him. No, I'm kidding. Well, I wouldn't like to take anything away from anybody.
no.
Ever.
I mean, even if you
And we have those opportunities, like you'll get breakdowns on stuff where someone got canceled, or I don't know, someone got sick, or they can't do the role anymore, and it's what was it? Was that Futurama? There was a whole thing that came out. Remember way back when? And a lot of us were like, no, we're not doing that.
So because breakdown in negotiations for like Arkham Asylum went down, and at the time Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill were, it's like, no. So they put the audition sides, and actors were
Yeah.
told, but most of us knew. It's like,
Yeah.
first of all, don't even try to go for that. You're
No,
gonna look
it's
like
not.
such a jerk.
Yeah.
and it is hard. I mean, once something is established in the world, it is so hard to imagine.
I tried to do that quietly, but that didn't work at all. Sorry, Carrie, did I interrupt? I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?
But yeah, it's so hard to imagine a different voice. They especially like Dragon Ball or any of those shows, like it's so established in this point.
You put it there.
Because you did it at the table.
Now it's weird. You made it weird.
So the
You made
actors,
my space.
the actors were chosen for that reason. It's like, I don't, theoretically in my head, you could say, hey, I would love to go for that. And then in my head, I'd be like, that's not any better than the way they cast it.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't imagine.
Mhm.
I'm not going to do it better than Cheetah. I'd, be great to voice him.
Be fun. Yeah.
But no, I'm not going to do a better job.
I used to joke that I wish they had cast me as the narrator, so I could have just been.
Just take a big hit of helium and just enter.
Previously. Yeah.
Thank you. Did we answer your question? I hope so. Not just ruin everything.
Hey there. So I have a bit more of a technical question. So
Okay.
voice acting, it comes in many forms. You've got commercial, animation, audio dramas, and then there's ADR, anime dubbing. And that's a different beast. There's not as much breathing room. You have to match the tempo on screen, you have to match the mouth flaps, and ideally you do that without losing the nuance of your acting in the process. How much of a learning curve was that for you guys?
It was a lot harder back when they couldn't compress or stretch things out.
Yeah.
Like when Gary was saying, we play straight Betamax. So that was a lot trickier because we didn't have any wiggle room at all. We're all big fans of M&S. Not showing that was the best.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's a little easier now because we can compress and sort of elongate. So it gives you like maybe a second to play or something like that, which is infinitely easier. But Yeah, it's a skill. Once you get it though, it's pretty basic, but
Yeah.
it takes a minute.
Chris Abbott once told me, like, a few months after when I started, he goes, yeah, we weren't sure it was gonna work because you really struggled. It was like, remember that happening, but okay.
It's a good thing he didn't tell you.
It's just,
It's a good thing he didn't tell you. Like you're about to get fired, Kyle.
yeah, we're this close to recasting you.
Wow.
Like,
Hey, in all fairness, Chris Sabat has spent 26 years telling me I should become a realtor.
This is it for you. 30 years later. Have you thought of a different career path? Care of?
Sales, realty.
You're just not good at this.
He thinks I do better.
That's funny.
He has a beautiful way of saying things.
Can you help us out like you?
You know?
Have you thought about selling like pharmaceuticals? That's a good job for you. I could stick to that.
Avon.
Something that doesn't require too much mental agility or acumen.
Yeah. But to answer your question,
That's
I mean, no, it does it because Kyle and I, we went from working in radio. Dameon was working on screen. It's definitely a very different, and we were doing a lot of commercial stuff. And you do, like, you have your eggs in all the baskets because literally nobody makes a living doing anime. And so, yeah, it's definitely a different nuance. And the beginning was hard because we were doing it to VHS. And I can still hear the little tape rewind every time you messed up. So it gives more room for acting today, because of the things Dameon talked about, where you can get more into it. And yeah, once we've done it so long now that it's like, I call it the beep monkey. Is like, you just like, okay, time to act, like, here we go. Because there's 3 beeps right before they place, and there's beep, 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 and then you know to talk. So, and Raleigh did it one time. One of our directors, he just randomly played the beeps, and we were not, like, there was no script or anything, but he played it, and I immediately was like, and I was like, oh, that's really funny. I was literally like, what is the long time ago experiment of
That long done.
Yeah, literally.
You're conditioned by the beeps.
That's true.
Where you do drool when you do it.
It's true.
I'm not quite sure why. It's just like a bloodhound. All over the mic. It's super gross.
Oh,
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. I expect pricing. That's very good.
Hey guys, great to meet y'all. My question is 2-part, and it's for each of you. Have any of you sat down and watched Dragon Ball with someone close to you, like your family or a close friend? And if so, how do they react when one of your characters show up?
No.
I haven't really watched it with friends, but I did remember showing my parents. I recorded off Cartoon Network, and I know they're boomers. They wouldn't get anime, so they watched it. And about
Yeah. I don't know anybody that would be into it.
yeah.
honestly.
So about 10 seconds in, my character talking and doing stuff, my dad goes, "That's nice." Like,
That's quite enough. Thank you.
it's good. We're proud of you.
Why is he keep screaming?
Yeah. What's his problem?
For 10 minutes now, he's just screaming.
Why do all their hair go straight up? Did they stick their finger in a socket?
yeah. So I've watched a little bit with my son, and I referenced this earlier. He thinks it's so weird. He loves anime. My son is the biggest anime fan, as long as I'm not in it. It's super weirds him out. But I remember I did not get to see it with her, but when Superheroes was in the movie theaters and we had beat Idris Elba, and it was like this whole, like, we were the #1 movie. And my mom told me, like, a week later, she said, I went and saw it. And I was like, no. And she's like, it actually was good. And she really enjoyed it. She goes, I thought I would have hated it all these years. And she really loved it. And I wish I could have been there with her.
She was like, and you ever thought about doing real estate? Sweetheart, I just don't think this is for you. I mean, I love you though. You know that, right? What was the other part of that question?
That was it.
That was both.
Ah,
parts.
okay.
Like,
Yeah, I just
have you
don't,
watched it with someone and how did they react?
yeah, I sort of give us a simple answer, but I just don't know of anybody that would watch it with me. Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm sad now. Just got hit in the face with reality there. I'm alone in the world. Man, oh man. More questions, or we're going home.
It's that time.
Is that it, guys?
Is that it? Look at us do things. We're good. Oh, we're good.
Oh, there's
The last.
He stood up.
You better get up there.
I hope it's really good.
Get on that.
One, I'm delighted to be here. Cell was my favorite villain all time. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Maybe an out there kind of question, but what are your thoughts on the parody takes on Dragon Ball?
Love it.
Like DBZ abridged.
Love it.
Hilarious.
People ask me to sign their quotes like you're on perfect, you're not me. I think that's them. Honestly, I think it is. It is, right?
Yeah.
That's the original. I love it. There's a couple actors that are not so crazy about it, but I think it's hilarious. And honestly, they dragged a lot of eyeballs to it pre-pandemic. So
It's
I think they're dope.
free advertising for the show.
I think they're dope. Takanaga, whatever his name is. Super funny guy. I love him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What's your favorite form of sale?
Taga, not gonna work here anymore anyway.
Yeah.
What movie? Nice.
What's your favorite form of cell?
So really like the intro.
Intro?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just so creepy. I think it was largely because of the music. It was so cool. And he's just like, I'll drink you. And I drink you. And I drink your milk.
I was about to say that.
Oh my God, how come I haven't seen that meme yet? Right?
Make it.
And you are the straw. Right here.
All right, so guys, I don't know what the rules. Do we just like go home?
Maybe we got time.
That's it.
It's just like we can walk
Can
back
we
to our
go back
booth.
to our tables? Do we have
For a little bit?
tables?
Absolutely. You can, that's whatever you want.
Okay.
Say if you like.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
We're here all weekend too, so.
We began cosplay 2 days, so you have like 20 more minutes.
Gotta take a selfie with the current cosplay.
Thank you, guys.
No, jump in. Sure can.
Yes, please.
Thank you. No, you're not comparing.
Oh, you will be on Twitter.
I was trying to find
Oh,
You're one?
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Get out the way. We got team. This way.
Okay.
Yeah,
he works here. They got a picture.
Right of the year right there.
Yeah, there was a vampire thing. And they were doing Vampire the Masquerade kind of stuff. I've never looked at that.
This one is on the list. The door did open, and I got in here, so thanks.
Man, that's the shot right there.
Like, what kind of off? I mean, oh, yes.
Oh,
I didn't even get a chance to play this. Bro, like, I guess I'm already experienced. Find somebody. Somewhere from the past. Sunday, I'm going, I got my mom Sunday. Who is, Saturday. You have some questions? I bet you already got the question.
Right now, it's still. That's like. That was very fitting, your balance.
Yeah.
And we did our little class. That's great. That was honestly my favorite.
That's legendary. Not too much. I don't make too much noise. Keep a nice open forum. Let them connect with the folks.
I know. You guys going for you guys, man?
It's been, in all honesty, but it could be, it can't be worse.
Can't be worse. Yeah. Just on a second hiatus. Trying to figure stuff out.
You know, life be life. Life be life. And the podcast ain't paying the bills.
I'm gonna turn this on.
Honestly, I think it's, you know, a lot of times people, try to do things on their own. Yeah. Yeah. The crazy thing is, why can't people laugh and make things together and make things on? I completely agree. Make things, you know, actually just take that confidence. No, it's anytime at all. Yeah. The more probably about. I still restaurants technology, you know. Or around the restaurants in the area. So that's good. I don't know. Because that's like, right? Depending. The song. Okay, there's. I was like, I'm. So that's the part.